What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and we're going to talk today about what's going on with the Congressional Review Acts, President, and when we could finally see these get signed. Roll the intro. So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. We're out today in the Ram, and I'm on the way to go do dumb stuff on the Strip. We have friends and stuff that are in town, and I have to do gambling channel content today. So we got about 15 racks to go play. We're going to try to go have some fun. And but before I did that, I had other videos popped up. You saw some of the delivery videos on different trucks and cars that we've taken in the last few days. And I wanted to talk specifically about the California Air Resource Board. So I've seen some reports, I don't know if they're true, that even Democrats in the legislature in California are now looking for the head of the California Air Resource Board to resign. Now, why would they do that? Well, they're obviously not happy with what's going on, and with some of these refineries shutting down, there are reports now that are saying gas prices could hit $8 to $10 a gallon, which means when I do go to California and I'm rolling out to Huntington Beach, I will either be in the Cybertruck or my Model S, because both of those charge for free. I am not going to pay $8 to $10 a gallon for gas to fill up this damn Ram. I'm not doing it. I just filled it up with premium last night for the first time. It was empty, and it was $93. I'm not, so $320 to fill my truck, not going to happen. Sorry. So that's going on. And then a lot of people are asking, okay, so what's going on? Why hasn't the president signed these yet? Well, there was a lot of guessing going back and forth between you guys in the comments on a couple of the last videos, but it's actually correct. So the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, has been in discussions with Donald Trump. Well, why? What would he have to talk about? Well, he's been to the White House twice since the president has been sworn in. One about money, one about this EV mandate crap. And you know that the president, right? If you know anything about President Trump, his history outside of politics is that guy likes to do nothing but make deals. He wants to broker a deal where he doesn't have to go through court, fight all this crap with, the Attorney General in California, Bonta, and all the other crap that's going on. He just wants this to go into effect. So one of the questions that were asked by a reporter, Caroline Levitt, today in the influencers meeting was, is the president negotiating a deal with Gavin Newsom and General Motors? Now, General Motors just announced that they're going to be building these new V8 engines in New York. But what if they also built them in California? What if California embraced new V8 engines, but the tax subsidy and some of the subsidies for green energy don't go away? What I mean by that is the governor of California could be negotiating with the president to keep that $7,500 tax credit, one, and keep some of the green subsidies that keep some of these green. Yeah, it's a scam. It's 100% a scam. Like, there's no, you can't mince it. You can't put it any other way. It's a mother effing scam. All right. There's no nice way to put it. But could you possibly keep those subsidies and keep California happy for now until maybe a Republican governor comes in at the end of the year, going into next year, where the president could scrap that anyway and he doesn't get any fight on these California waivers from the EPA being pulled back and the EV mandate being killed and emissions being rolled back. That is what the current situation is with California. That's why we haven't seen anything. Here's something you don't see every day. That's a Fisker. I don't know why my camera won't focus, but that is a Fisker Desert 15 Superstore. A Fisker for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. That's interesting. A bankrupt company delivering customers and parts, and I mean Fisker, a car from a bankrupt company delivering parts for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Wow, that's ironic. Can't even drive your own EVs, huh? Anyways, so do I plan on, we already had, it was already on the schedule, because I had somebody say, oh, where do you find the schedule at? Whitehouse.gov. Whitehouse.gov. You also, if you're a YouTuber or influencer or Instagram post, whatever you do, right, you can literally reach out to the White House press secretary and ask to get put on the list. Every time the White House is going to go live, they give you like a 45-minute notice. Then you'll get the notification. They'll give you a direct link, or you can go directly through YouTube and get those clips and videos and other stuff that I get like immediately. That's why I'm so quick to get it, because I have direct access thanks to the White House press corps. So look, do I think it's going to happen? I do. I just don't know if it's because he's traveling now, right? He's going to Pittsburgh today. I think he's going down to Florida for something. Could he sign it at Mar-a-Lago? Sure, he could. But something tells me with the schedule that there's a possibility that the president could end up in California Monday of next week, Monday or Tuesday of next week. He could end up in the state of California. Now, what would he possibly be doing there? Well, if he's been negotiating a deal with the governor of California to make sure that there wouldn't be any fight or issue over these CRAs, that could be possibly one of the reasons. And or the president, dealing with one of these super conglomerate, massive companies that's going to invest in California as well. So I understand the frustration. I understand where I'm frustrated as well. I want to see this shit get done. I'm tired of the delays, the slow walking, it just shows me a lot about both parties in our system politically. One will say this, then the other will say that. I believe the president talked about that today. Elizabeth Warren saying we should get rid of the debt ceiling. Before there was a Republican in office, now there's a Republican in office, and we absolutely have to keep the debt. Like, it's just the hypocritical shit, right? And you've seen it from both sides, and I see it now, especially from the Republicans, where they were like, we want to roll back emissions, we want to have freedom of choice for cars and all this crap, and they say all that shit, and they say that they want all of that, they want this freedom of choice, they want us to be able to buy or drive whatever the hell we want, right? That's what they say. And then we're here with all these friggin' delays. They delayed it in the House over and over and over again. I will give John Thune credit. When that crap went to the Senate, he got that done. He didn't wait months, right? He did not wait months. He got it done. So we'll see, man. I just want to see it get done. I want to see it get done. I've seen some of this stuff, and I talked to a couple of different guys from smog shops, and they're saying the same thing. Like, they're getting prepared to move to, safety inspections instead of smog checks. Some of the companies that were pausing doing smog checks have resumed doing smog checks because the president hasn't signed these yet. The North Carolina DMV is still on hold. They haven't changed anything there yet because I think they know it's going to get done, and they don't want to have, I don't want to say people are extremely litigious or like to sue, but people are poor as F in some areas of North Carolina and South Carolina. And if you could tell somebody they can get their $20 back or $40 back for an inspection and smog check, they're going to get that money back. Best believe that. The state don't want to deal with it. So Anywho's, let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're enjoying some of the content that I've been bringing back to the channel in terms of buying cars and things that I've been looking at, let me know in the comments. Because, you know, while I do like sitting on the couch and talking about the news, sometimes I do like getting out of the house and going to do stuff. So I've been posting stuff over on TK's Garage 2. That is the second channel. It's the same name as here, TK's Garage, with the number 2 next to it, all together, one word. And if you want to check out any of that auction stuff, Copart walk-arounds, different auction videos, which, by the way, not Copart anyway, but the auction videos definitely require a dealer license, despite what people say on the internet about me not having a license. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up. Thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends.